Okay, hi everyone. Can you guys see me? Please let me know. I feel like I always have some technical difficulties with this. Okay, I think it's up. Okay, we're up. Okay, so just let me know in the comments when you can see me. And I'm gonna start off this stream by going through our weekly updates, talking about what to expect this week, best case scenario wise. And then we can do Q&A after that. So start thinking of some of your questions right now, and I will take you guys through the weekly plans. So just to check, can you guys comment if you can see me? I'm not seeing, or if you can hear me. Okay, I think you can. So I'm going to go ahead and start going through the what we are adding this week to the game, which I'm really excited about. So ideally, if everything goes as planned, of course, we might have to push some things just depending on our time frame, and we want to make sure that everything we do implement hopefully doesn't break or doesn't have any bugs for anyone. So just keep that in mind. Some of these things might get pushed. They will be added within the next 2 weeks though, but this is hopefully what we will have out for Friday. So I will go through them. So we're going to be adding plot sharing. We're going to be adding the diamond trader. And how the diamond trader will work is the trader will pop up randomly. You'll get alerted that there's a diamond trader in the city, and then he will be looking for certain types or amounts of diamonds. So he might say, I'm taking 10 excellent diamonds. If you have excellent diamonds or whatever, then you can sell your excellent diamonds, etc., stuff like that. But it'll be like a type of diamond. So I'm taking 6 carat good diamonds, and then you can sell as many of those as you have. So what do you guys think of that? Like, is that how you envisioned that going? Let me know. The other thing is selling land off of the open market. So basically meaning that you can sell land within your city and within your city only, so you don't have to list it, and we don't have to worry about cities getting invaded anymore, as we were seeing before. Also, timeout will be added for listed items and land. So after so many days, I'm not exactly sure on the amount of days, so I know that's probably going to be one of the questions. I'm not sure quite yet what that will look like. I think it'll be 3 days, but don't quote me on that. Something that after a certain amount of time, you'll get your item back if it does not sell. The other thing is that we will be adding a presidential rank on the store, which has been much anticipated. And the details on that will be coming out tomorrow or Thursday, on what that will include and what the pricing will look like for that. But we are most likely going to be doing a monthly price for that, so that it is a little bit more obtainable than a high ticket price. The other things we'll be adding, so we're making some big edits on the world, like the back end of the game this week, which will help us add some very exciting things in the coming weeks. So things like animals, farming, day and night, weather, mobs, and hunger. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. We'll also be adding more items to ABC Incorporated, more XP for more tasks, fixing the questing little bumps that we have faced, and the loot chest, which I know are still an issue as of today. Okay, so let me go through some of your comments, but that's mainly most of the stuff that we'll be adding this week. Hopefully we can get to everything, but like I said, if not, then it will just be pushed for next week. She seems quiet. Okay, I'll talk closer to the microphone. Okay, so does anyone have any questions on anything for the updates I've talked about or any opinion on anything, let me know. This is a great time to do so. I'm drinking my Dr. Pepper, which is a big treat. Okay, so Hippity Hoppity Hobbit says hunger is a no-no. Okay, so please let me know why you feel that way, because we will be having animals, not this week, but next week, and we're doing the core stuff to add animals this week. So it will be a possibility. So if you guys, let us know, because that's still something that we can keep where you don't have hunger. Anyone else have an opinion on the hunger factor? I don't know why I chose to mine 1K cobble, but I did, and it took half an hour. Yes, so that's probably, is that for the quest, the stone quest, I'm assuming, Fruitman? So we're still working on it. I believe it should be fixed today sometime. So there's no tick speed, so we can't farm, so food will be a struggle. So you will be able to farm. So that's part of the update that we're doing on the back end this week. So you will be able to have tick speed farming, animals, and stuff like that if we want to. We're still looking at all the logistics of that. Is there non-monthly presidential option? Yes, so we're going to include the flat rate fee of that as well. If you want to do a one-time payment, you definitely can. The stone quest, yes, so that should be fixed today sometime. There's a couple other things that we were working on before that, but basically what happened was we had it set to where it would come from nodes, and then we realized that there were cobble nodes but not stone nodes. So now it should work if you smelt your cobble, and then that's how you will get that. Can we sell the crops? Yeah, so you can sell that on the market, and that once we have all of those things, that we will look into adding that to ABC Incorporated as well. But we really want to promote the between player and player market, expanding that a little bit more, so players have opportunities to kind of build their strategic businesses and stuff, because that is something that we're really excited about with the game options. How we get seeds stuff then. Seeds stuff. Do you mean for crops? And then, sorry I'm late. Oh, that's okay. I need to make you a moderator on here, Austin. Let me see. There you go. Asher said, can there be a command /parkour that will take you to a parkour course, and you will only be able to do it once a day, and if you complete, you get EXP. That's a really cool idea, Asher, actually. So basically, that is something we've talked about, maybe not doing that extent of it, but basically just adding parkour kind of as Easter eggs throughout the map. So maybe in the town hall, if you can get up to the tower, there would be parkour within the tower. So stuff like that we have discussed, but is that something you guys would be interested in? I know a lot of players have been making their own parkour on their plots, which has been fun to see. Will there be any buffs to current ranks to incorporate the new game mechanics? Yes, so if you already have a rank, we're going to be adding things or adjusting them as we progress the game. So you keep your rank, and then we will adjust it as the game progresses and changes and stuff. So if we get rid of something or add something and your rank will impact that, then it will correlate with that. I wish I was allowed my shovel back. Efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, and the sort of stuff you can plant. Yes, the sort of stuff you can plant. So crops, I'm going to have to get back to you about the specifics on it, because I don't want to get you guys excited about something that I'm not totally sure on, but it is a possibility now. your shovel back. Did you lose your shovel? I don't remember. You might have told me about that. The server is stuck in a self-sufficiency era, so we need to move on to capitalism. Yeah, that's an interesting take on it. We want basically the vision of the game, which I'm going to get into a little bit later in the stream as well. But the vision right now of the game is that we want it to kind of have a little bit of something for every type of player and everyone to be able to play. So if you want to just build next to your friends, have like a base where you all hang out, build houses, build whatever types of builds you want, then you can do that. But also have the people that want to build a business and want to try to make like gold or money on the in-game part of it, that they can do that. Also have some PvP for people that really like that. So we're just trying to, it's like a balancing act. We're trying to balance everything so that a lot of different types of players can enjoy the game. But yeah, capitalism, that's like the business part of it. So that'll be interesting to see if a lot of players take to that or not. Oh my gosh, I'm going to read that next one. My gosh. You did tell you your Hobbit on Discord. Oh, okay. I see, I remember. So was there any other comments about the adding in mobs or adding in hunger? Because those are things that we were still kind of wanting to gauge the community's interest on. So if you guys have comments, your comment could change the directive. So let me know what you're thinking on that, because I think we only heard from one person. So, and if you do or do not want it, then why? So I personally think it's kind of fun. It would add something else to it, give you some purpose to go and find things and cook things and stuff like that. People could sell food. That could become part of like someone's business, stuff like that. But let me know. Very curious. So while you guys are writing that, actually I got a couple more. Okay, I did not refresh this. I feel like the server is heavily based on being rich. I feel there should be more things that poor middle class people could do. Okay, that's definitely fair. So, how so? Do you mean like with selling things or buying things? How does that look for you? If you're like a middle class player. I'm also very poor on the server, so I can relate. I think I only have like 20 or 30,000 gold in the game. Hunger only in PvP zones, maybe. Okay, that's definitely interesting. I do think that's a pretty good compromise. I'd have to look at the logistics of that, though. But a good idea. I have an idea. Add public farms to towns for players to be able to get food. Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely interesting. So maybe like a food stand or something like that that we control on our end. That could be interesting, or we could add it to ABC, incorporate it as well. But you guys probably like the whole like process of getting your food, I would assume, so that's a good way to do that. As long as get/feed. Rank get/feed. Okay. Yes, something definitely to consider as we add these things. A way to donate to the poor. That's actually very interesting you say that. So that could be interesting, actually. Go ahead, Asher, if you can make a suggestion on that in the suggestion channel on the two things, the parkour and that would be a huge help for me. I think both of those are interesting ideas. So it could be maybe like a charity or like a non-profit, and then you guys wouldn't get taxed on that because it would be like a donation. That's something interesting to possibly consider. But if we did it, that's probably the direction it would go for sure. A little bit high pickle farms, but not bots. Oh, a little bit like high pickle farms, but not bots. Okay, interesting. I feel like people always sell things for a high price because they want to become rich, but in doing that, nobody ever buys anything. Okay, so that's also, I think, partially due to not being able to pay other players. Gosh, that's a tongue twister. To be able to pay other players right now, because that's how people get around that. Oh no. It's the motion. Okay, we're back. I think that's why we see a lot of that, is because people do list items to pay for people inadvertently, which is fine. It's a very creative solution on the player's end. But it's a good point. There's also, as we get more players in, I think the supply and demand will even out a little bit more, so things will cost, like the cost would be more justified if the items were a little bit harder to come by. But yeah, that's definitely a good point. Something definitely to consider. Asher said, done. So you put the suggestion. Thank you very much. When will players be able to cooperate on each other's plots? This week. So this week we are adding plot sharing. So you guys will be able to build and do things on one plot together. So hopefully that will help the community aspect of things, the business further down the line aspect of things, and also help. I don't know where I was going. Oh, also help people get plots to begin with. So if you have a friend that's already been playing and you want to get into it, then you can just share their plot until you can afford your own, stuff like that. So the only thing we won't be adding plot sharing wise right now, but it will be a future update, is segmenting off the plot. So basically being able to like rent out through our end parts of your land, or like give a portion of your land to one person. So that will not be right now, but that is something that we have planned for the next couple of weeks. So something to consider. That is like a renting situation, which could be fun for some players as well. Clap on and off. No, they're just motion sensed. And since I'm down here and I guess I'm not very motion filled, they'll probably go off a couple more times, honestly. Will Vale be doing more streams on the server? That is something you'll have to ask him. I'm not sure. I hope so, because his streams are very entertaining. Ash, we can't get to our towns. So if you are having issues right now with it like constantly loading, that's most likely because we need to restart the server. Because we've been doing a lot, like I said, a lot of updates this week on the back end. So I will look into that and I will see what we can do. But let me know what that error looks like. If it's a constant loading, then that was something that we've already started working on. But if not, then something we need to start working on. Has there been any progress on the booster issues with my rank? Now, War Guy, I thought that those were fixed. Was it the additional booster, or was this, can you explain that to me a little bit more? I thought that it was fixed, but if not, then like, we definitely need to get that fixed as soon as possible. So let me know, DM me on Discord. And if you don't get, like, that's a big thing. I know a lot of other communities are, I want to say this lightly because I don't want to open the floodgates, but I know a lot of people are really hesitant to or to direct message someone. I don't mind really at all, so as long as it's not like absurd. But if something like that you paid for is not getting fixed, or you're still having problems with it, then DM me every single day until it gets fixed. I do not care. We want to fix it for you. Please. Okay. Austin, we gonna get another lever now. If it restarts, yes. So there is, for the moderators, I can tell you how to reset your plot. That's a command that you guys can run for yourself as well as for people that need that, which will just reset it back. But yeah, let me know if you want that or if you want to keep it, but it will reset it. So yeah, the additional booster. Okay, so that was a stacking issue, I believe. But DM me about it and I will figure that out for you And I do apologize if you had any issues with it, but makes me sad. But we will get it, we'll fix it, and it won't be an issue anymore. So already responded. Oh my god, a respawn. Sorry, I'm like exhausted today, you guys. Make it able to pick up lava and place it down on your own plot. Yes, so that is with a lot of the back-end stuff that we are doing this week to be able to add animals and those updates. That is something that will be possible, as well as lava and water will now be able to be on plots, and you'll be able to move it and stuff like that. And if you were having issues with like moving the land around water, and then the water would disappear in certain spots, that will also be fixed. So that's all related to the same problem. Or I don't want to, it's not really a problem. It's just based off of the situation that we're in right now. It's not really a problem. It was a conscious choice for what we need at the beginning. Okay. I like my mystical lever. Well, that's good, because it might be there to stay, so. Cobbled gens. Can you clarify that for me? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means, or maybe I'm just missing part of that. So, while I have a second, I'm wanted to talk about some of the long-term visions of the game with you guys. So I will pull this up and I will go over some of the things we have planned long-term, as in like things you'll see in the game, but also the overall like goal of the game. So I'll get to that at the end, and I definitely want your input for that. So please, please, please let me know when I get to that point. Like, I really need some community input. So some of the things that we have as ideas for development in the coming 3 to 6 months, that's probably about the range if all of this were to get added, would be having a general map. So just kind of like how Bacaville, or I guess now it's Jerome ASF's town or city, whatever he called it, but how those cities kind of serve as like a hub or a central city for people to interact and all play together. We want to create that. We love that for like influencers to be able to use, YouTubers to be able to use, whatever they like to be called. We also want to create that for people that maybe don't tune into those communities. So something that's a general map that would basically be like downtown. So and it would look like a downtown. So maybe like New York City, kind of skyline, skyscrapers. It would be more industrial. And that's where the Hunger Games kind of concept we had talked about will kind of come into play. So basically we would have resources there, and it would be more of a fight for those resources in that general map. So I won't go into too many of the details right now, but just know that that is in our plans. Another thing would be like in-game trade and colleges. Now, before everyone panics, they would be fun. So it would be something like, and these are just ideas, so if you hate any of them, just let us know, because we'd rather know now than later. So how that would go basically would be you pay in-game money to go off and like become an expert in a trade, and basically it's like I'll get to another update later that will explain it a little bit differently, but basically you would have like mini games to complete, or like little challenges or quests or whatever that looks like. Again, these are just far out ideas, but you would have that to complete, and then once you complete all of that, you would get a degree or a certificate, and then that would up your value to doing certain things. So say like you got a certificate or a degree in like real estate, then every time that you sold a plot, you would get 10 or 20% or some increase in value for that plot than other players would. So that's something that we've looked into. Let me know your thoughts on that. I think it'd be kind of cool so that you guys could try to go into kind of your specialized areas that you are interested, like I talked about earlier. And like I said, those things would be fun. They wouldn't be like actual school. It would just be fun stuff where you just play and do certain things, and then you get these like rewards in game, basically. The other big thing, like I said, is businesses. Being able to file a business and appoint a board of directors. So being able to say, like, I'm the CEO and I own the Ashwoot company. And then I can have, like, me and my 3 friends as the board of directors, which means that, like, they get to do certain things in the business as well, etc. And you have to file for the business. And then kind of brings me back to the other thing, which those businesses would have different levels, or they would have different, like, basically with the warehouse and stuff, that would not be as limited for businesses. So businesses would be able to do a lot more than like an individual. That would also hopefully take some of the wealth, the personal wealth, out of it as much and push it more towards like group wealth. As well as having a stock exchange where you can list your business on the stock market. Other players that aren't employees or members of that board of directors would be able to buy into the business. You would get that money. Basically how real life kind of works, but a more fun twist, we hope. The other thing would be being able to hire players. So this would be directly, and you can pay players as well as have job listings. So maybe like we need a lumberjack, someone to cut down trees for us, and if they have a certification or they have done so many levels of lumberjack training from just cutting down trees themselves, then they would get, they would be like qualified for that job, and then they will get that employer, if they hire them, would get more money or like return on that person's efforts for those trees. So it'd just be kind of strategic way to build your businesses. Just cool. I think all of this is really, really interesting and fun, but I might be alone on that. I haven't read the comments yet, so once I get through it, I'll read the comments, but it's a lot. So, I keep saying, I'm sorry. The other thing is elections and governance. So that will be in pretty soon, having a mayor of your town. Once we have the general map, having like a president of all of that, and they can set different things. So that would look like, mayor sets the sales tax, and then sets the market tax or the property tax, and different taxes can be set, etc. They can make different decisions that they would want to see happen in their city. The other thing I've already talked about, I think, was the advertisement. So being able to buy billboards on the general map and then also in your city with in-game money. So basically having a billboard that's there all the time, and then as a player you can rent it and then put whatever you want on it to an extent. We would obviously like filter it a little bit if there is something bad, but you'd be able to put your stuff on it and rent it for a time period with in-game money. So you could advertise your business, your campaign, whatever you want to advertise. The other thing is having like a job title that you can declare. So like being, like I said, a lumberjack, a realtor, a finance person, CEO, all of that you'll be able to declare. Construction worker, builder, everything. And then part of that also would probably be like a cop system. And that's still something that's like further out and further or less in the works. So just something to put out there. But yeah, I think that's most of the actual things that we kind of have planned. So let me go ahead and go through the comments, and then okay, here we go. Go through the comments, and then I will talk about why this is kind of our direction that we're going towards, and what is motivating all of these coming changes. So if you set up lava flow to meet water flow, it creates cobblestone. Oh, okay. I see where that was correlating. Be able to make nodes and place it on your own plots. Yes, so that is something that has been requested a few times or suggested a few times, which would be being able to buy those from the market or from ABC Incorporated at some price, and that is probably something that we will look into, especially if we go down the resource node map where businesses can bid or like fight over nodes. Then they would probably be able to sell those to people, and then they could place them. So that's definitely something that we've looked into. A command for people who have set home to delete the home point, like del home. Yes, I have this problem. I know I talked about it last time, but that is definitely something that is in the works. Yes, that will be coming very soon. Make a PvP. I told you guys. Okay, we'll be fine. Okay. Make a PvP city. So that's kind of what would be considered the general map. So there would be portions of it where you would have like battle zones. Say that kind of lightly because we don't want it to be too too PvP heavy, but you would have certain resources or certain areas, like right now we have the loot chest, and then you can spawn, it automatically spawns PvP around you. It would be like that all the time where the resources can be fought over. And then if you, so say there's just a loose example, as we get more details I'll give you guys more details, but a loose example would be basically say like, we'll just say ABC Incorporated and XYZ Incorporated want to have control of the cobble on ABC Incorporated or on the public general market. Not market, but the general store. You guys know what I'm talking about. If someone wanted to control that to some extent, then, or like all of that resource to some extent, not fully because there will still be nodes and there will still be all of that that you can mine, but if from buying perspective, then they would be able to like battle for it. So they could go into battle. Anyone that wants to bid on that resource could go into battle for it, and then they would have time to. Hunger Games idea is still out there, but right now we're kind of more taking the business route. Based server. Stevie will buy every business out though. So hopefully not, but we will probably have some things in place to where that doesn't happen. Buying each other's businesses is something that is for even further down the line than this stuff, so wouldn't be possible at the beginning unless he directly talked to people and somehow convinced them to give up their business. I'll be the master miner in a day or two. That's so fun. And you could have multiple, so you wouldn't have to just pick like one avenue. It could be like, I'm a real estate mogul, but I'm also a finance or like an investment trader, stock trader, or the cobble god, whatever you want to, you'd have multiple that you could have. I'm here what I missed. A lot, Stevie. You missed a lot. You'll have to watch it back after. But I'm sure some people can fill you in. But I hope you're excited about the things we've talked about. Private investigators. Oh, okay. Fruitman, tell me more about that idea and how that would work. But I do like that idea. That's interesting. Introduce redstone. I'm not sure the plan on redstone yet. I will keep you guys updated as I find out, but not sure yet. That won't be in the next couple of weeks with this round, the next 2 rounds of updates at least, so stay tuned. I gotta go, but on the server later. That's what we like to hear. Yes, please tune in. Okay, so now that I've kind of gone through the comments, I will talk about why this is our vision and what is driving this. So for those that don't know, the game City of Mine is owned by 2 really awesome guys, Greg and Brian, and they have the goal of creating opportunities for players. This is obviously like a very long-term goal, but just so you guys kind of know the motivations behind some things and like why we really want to service the community. Have a goal to create real-world opportunities or real-world advancements for players through the game. So that's something that is the driving factor of a lot of the things in the game. So something that they love so far that we've done, and I don't know if everyone knows about this, but Steph, I don't know if Steph is on, but one of our moderators, his story is really like inspirational and is something that we want to help create more of. So that will kind of I don't know if you guys all know Steph's story, so I will talk about it. Basically, he came on, was a random player, and then got moderator, had a lot of ideas, was really helpful, pivotal part of the community, then got senior moderator, and then is now one of our developers, which is a real life job opportunity for him. And it's something that now he can put on his resume. He's going to school for game development, and so it's something that he's really passionate about and really exciting to him. So we want to try to create more opportunities like that wherever we can. So if you guys have any ideas of things that you would want us to help create paths for you through the game and through our platform and connections, then please let me know, DM me, and we can talk about it. But we have lots to give, and we definitely want to help you guys as much as we can and continue stuff like that with other players as well. Okay, back to the comments. Maybe if you think someone is doing something fishy, or you think you're getting scammed, but you don't want the cops to get involved, you hire a private investigator. That could definitely be something that you can declare, or probably get a certificate in, and then you would be able to maybe get more clues towards that person or something, would be like your advantage for doing that. I think that's really cool. That's a good idea though. Make a suggestion on the Discord. I know I say that all the time during these, but please. Stevie said, Steph is a great person. The doggo profile pic was 100% the driving factor. Yeah, everyone, hear that? We need more dog profile pictures. Or baby pictures. If you haven't seen mine, you can see me as a child. So are there any other comments on some of the things I've talked about so far this week, or the coming stuff? Are you guys excited about it? We want to make sure that we're refining the ideas and the path that we're going, but also making sure that it's the right path and what you guys want us to be doing in the way you want us to be going. So let us know. Some of the other things I'll talk about why I wait for some more questions. So we still have the discount going, Bug Buster, for $5 off, and that's $14 or more purchases. So you can still do that if you're wanting to do that. It won't go on for much longer, so keep that in mind if you were wanting to take advantage of it. We have our merch on Merch for All. If you have not looked at that, it is linked in our Discord announcements channel, I think. But you guys can get some merch with the holidays coming. I don't know if you want that, but if you do, I said I was gonna wear my hoodie this week and I forgot, so I'm sorry. But they're really nice quality. The other thing is, which is exciting, is we added some in-game currency updates to our Tebex store. So if you have not checked that out, go and check it out. It will be for consumables. So that basically means things of like a one-time use. And there's a conversion rate, but you can check it out based off of your player account. So I know that's something that was interesting to you guys. So I hope that makes you happy that we did that. And please take advantage of it, look into it, see what you need to get what you want, and then start working for it. Ranks won't be a part of that, sadly, for right now. That may be something in the future, but not sure. Just kind of depends on the feedback we get on everything, but I hope that, you know, this is proving to you guys that we do listen and you are our top priority. So we take everything you say very seriously, and you all matter here a lot to me and to the rest of the team. Okay, when's this next update coming out, and what are the main features additions? Just for Stevie, I will go back over it. But it will be out like usual on Friday. And the things that we are aiming to have done for this week, which you did miss a lot of the long-term stuff, but oh no, you did miss some of the long-term stuff, so you might have to watch back for that to an extent. But for this week, and let me stress it again, this is ideal outcome. So if nothing goes wrong, everything goes well. We don't want to put out anything that is not ready to be put out. So this is ideal. So some of this might get pushed to next week. so don't hold me to it if it's not out this week, but it should be. And that will be plot sharing, the diamond trader, selling land off of the open market, so basically where you don't have to list it publicly, a timeout for listed items and land, so if they don't sell within a certain period of time, then you get that item back automatically. The presidential rank will be added in store, and that will be a monthly payment system. And then some of the back end stuff we're doing will help us for next week to add animals, farming, day and night cycle, weather, mobs, and hunger, which, again, taking opinions on that, so let us know, or else it'll probably be added, so let us know. More items to ABC Incorporated, more items for XP. This might get pushed to next week, was the XP part. The quest should be fixed, and the loot chest should be fixed. I know we're still having problems today, but it should be fixed by Friday. That is ideal outcome, again. And then the long-term stuff, basically, we have a lot of exciting things coming, so you'll have to probably watch that back because it was a lot, and I don't want to put everyone through that again, even though they're only good things. I'm sure you guys would love to listen again. Oh, finally, a diamond trader. I have like 250 diamonds. Oh my goodness. So if you missed it, I will talk about the diamond trade a little bit more. So how that's going to work, to my knowledge, is there will be a diamond trader that spawns randomly, and then you will be able to sell your diamonds, but they will be looking for specific types of diamonds. So like I will be looking for a 10 karat excellent diamonds, and then you can sell all of those that you have. So it kind of keeps it fun, so it's not just a big dump of diamonds. You kind of have to look at what you have and what they're taking and what their price is for that and all of that. So I think it'll be fun, but let us know. Whenever it comes out, I feel like the bow top is going to be brutal. Is there going to be an option to sell something to a person without having to put it in the public market? Yes. So that will be coming, well, I guess sell something. Let me rethink that. There will be a pay player edition coming within the next couple of weeks. So with that, it will probably be included in that. That's interesting. Oh, wait, no. Okay, wait. I forgot something. So we're going to have a mailbox. The post office will be added this week or next. And how that will look is you'll be able to send things to players in other cities and stuff like that. So that building will now have a purpose, the post office. So that's another thing. Thank you for reminding me. I couldn't fit them all in my inventory. Oh my gosh, I think the bow top is going to be just crazy when the diamond trader comes. Maybe a diamond warehouse, so I don't need to make more chests for them. Yes, so that's actually something that we have discussed as well as one of our long-term, not long-term updates. One of our coming updates would be being able to get like a safety deposit box type of situation where you can put valuable items that are not warehouse items, and that would basically be like a different kind of safe would be how, well, I can't English. That's how that would be. Also, the moderator applications. So if you want to apply to be moderator, we are on the brink, I can feel it, of a big expansion of the community, you guys, right? So we'll probably need a couple more moderators on our team. So we'll be adding those soon. So I know I get asked when, and it's probably going to be, I know I always say like in the next couple weeks, but whenever I am looking, I will announce that I will be selecting moderators and I will let you know the date. But there is a new document. So if you have not filled out the new one, which is the new one that's pinned, and you did the old one, I think I changed it on like Friday, maybe late last week. So it's pretty recent. So if you have not filled that one out, then please fill it out. I know that I said that you can use the old one, and you can, but that one is much harder for me to read and to get through just with how it's formatted. So if you can do the new one, that would be helpful. Please. Okay. Can I create a power plant? Interesting. Would that be like affect the power like of the city? Is that what you're meaning? Interesting. 1 million equals 10 cents. I've got tons of work to do. I think, yes, I think that's actually right. Yeah, because I think it's 10 million in game to $1 US, I believe. Which again, after the diamond trader, I'm not sure. But that also will likely fluctuate. So just so you guys are aware, you might want to check on it if you're building up towards something. Continuously check on it, because just to be honest, as we get more players and we see how things go, we're gonna be adjusting things, obviously, since we're still in beta. So kind of like with the market, it'll be a similar adjustment, trying to see what works and what doesn't work for everyone. So just keep that in mind. Got tons of work to do. Yes, don't we all? I haven't built a house yet. I just bought a plot. I got so caught up in questing and leveling that I haven't even built my house. So now I gotta go build a house, which I'm actually excited about. I really like. That's probably my favorite part. And fishing. That's like my new thing. Those loot chests. You can get your hands on one. You can become a fisher, and that's a really fun pastime. Which enchants will be enabled, because I tried Frostwalker and didn't work. Yeah, I got that one too, and I also saw that it was having issues. But I'm not sure exactly, but with the coming updates, a lot of the restrictions from vanilla Minecraft will be removed. We're going to move away from some of that, just because now we can. So if you have certain enchants that you want to see that are not currently there, then make a suggestion of it. You might have already, because I think I already saw that comment somewhere, and we will definitely take a look. Can I make the oil rig? Yeah, so you could control, well, I don't know what correlates exactly, but you could control that resource on the general map, and that would control it for all of the cities if you have a business. So Stevie, that's a good question for you. Do you plan to make a business in the game in the next coming weeks when that is an option for you? Okay. Oh, yeah. Is there a solution to the quest bug where I can't finish the loan quest? Yes. So that one was actually fixed last week. So the loan quest at the beginning, how to fix that, and I know it's probably not the ideal outcome, but it is a solution, is you can get out another loan. So we basically lifted the portion that said it had to be that particular loan. So now you can do it with any loan. So just take out another loan, pay it off, and then it will count towards that quest. The only thing I got from fishing was more inventory space because of all the rods I broke. Oh no, Asher. I got some cool stuff. I got some leather boots. I got a saddle. I did fish for a very long time. Very long time. If you see me on there for a long time moderating the chat, I'm probably fishing. Just know. Now I'm going to be building my house. So that's the next step for me. I need to make some money first so I can get materials to build my house. But yeah, that'll be when I have some free time. I will do that. I think Frostwalker needs tick speeds for it to work. That's, like I said, that's going to have to be something with the new updates since we don't have that enabled. But yeah, we'll have to see. Because it will be a possibility now after this week with how we're restructuring things. But yeah, probably, I don't think many of those will work currently. 4 hours? You fished for 4 hours? Yeah, I'm with you though. I fish a lot. Stevie, get this. You sell me oil, then I burn the oil. Then I supply people with energy. Then we split the spoils of oil. I like that. I like the rhyming of that for sure. But that's kind of the goal, honestly, is we want businesses to not just be like totally in their own lane, but to interact with other businesses, just like the real world, you know. I know I always say just like the real world, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to be able to do things that maybe you don't really want to do in real life or can't or too young for, to, you know, whatever that looks like. Oh! For you, I think it's fun to be able to do it in the game. I'm actually a realtor in real life, so refining my trade through the game will be fun. But yeah, I do that on the side, so it's kind of cool. I want to be an oil billionaire, or I could sell fluffy iPhones. Oh my gosh. Oh, Stevie, I could see that. You're gonna be a business mogul for sure. Out of the current industries, I'll be curious to see which direction you take with your business. Business ideas. I love this, you guys. And yeah, you can sell flowers. I know Shelly talked about that. I don't know if Shelly's on, but the opportunities are all there, and they're only going to increase as we add more stuff. So I hope it really inspires you guys to be creative with it. We really want it to kind of be our motto is make it yours. City of Mind, make it yours. We really want it to be able to be made yours, and you guys to do whatever you want with it. Like I said, I like to fish, so I will be fishing and building and mostly staying in that area, but hopefully we can add little things for everyone to find joy out of. Okay, I missed a couple. I have a ton of coal and charcoal, so I'd be burning for months. Oh my gosh, and you're the diamond man too, so you've been working. I like it. We work for the missionary. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because being too young is what's stopping me from becoming an oil empire. Oh, Stevie. I really like it. I really like your enthusiasm about all of this. It's really fun. But that is what we want to see. We want to see cool ideas come out of things. With the plot sharing, that's something that you can use to help your business. Once you can be able to buy nodes and stuff, that's another thing you could use to help your business. It'll be really cool and interesting to see. People should have a decoration empire, I read two messages at the same time. People should have a decoration business because I can't decorate at all. I'll hire anyone. See, stuff like that. That's fun. I know that there's people that would love to do that, like Shelly or Kelly, two of our moderators. They love doing that kind of stuff. So stuff like that. I think real estate, again, that's fun, because if you're not, and that's kind of the goal too, is that we all have different things that we like to do, and so we can work together. So say me, I maybe don't like mining, but I need those materials to be able to do certain things, or for my business, then maybe I need to partner up with someone that does like mining and that is good at mining and can mine, and then we can work together, and maybe they're not good at building, and then I can build them a house because that's not really their focus, etc., etc. We want to kind of have people find what they like and learn what they like and be able to become really, really good at what they like and useful for other players and have collaboration and stuff like that. Okay, I missed a couple again. I'm a man of carbon, if I don't say so myself. Some oiled walls. Ooh, could do some good. Shelly and Kelly are talented. Yes, I love all of my moderators so much. All mine for you. Yes, please, Austin. I need help with the mining. I'm not good at it. And mostly because I'm terrible at PvP. So that doesn't help the situation. But, yeah. Go count my diamonds real quick. Yeah, I would love a diamond count from everyone as we anticipate the diamond trader. I think the bow top is just going to be wild. Yeah, so another idea that has been thrown around, I wish that Star was on, but I know her time zone probably does not permit that. But she has this really fun idea, as well as the rest of the moderators, where they want to have some sort of capture the mod event. So that will be going on. We'll be sending out information on it, but basically it will be to where moderators have items on them, on their person, that you could find in loot chest, and then they will run around in certain areas, obviously PvP areas, and then if you find them, then you can get those items potentially. So that will be happening, I believe this weekend is the plan. So stay tuned for that and let me know if you're excited for that. I don't know if I'll participate. If you want me to participate, let me know. It'd be a really easy win for you. Okay, I missed a couple again. Austin does it for hours. 228 hours? Is that your playtime? Yeah, I'm actually curious about that. Let me know your playtime. If you have access to it, let me know, because I do think that that's very interesting to hear everyone's playtime. Can I make an EXP extracting empire? I'm not sure how that would work. That's an interesting thought, though. If you can think of how that could work, then let me know. You didn't put the best mug into the mug chat. The mug, I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. Star doesn't sleep, her time zone will be fine. Star is, oh, that's another thing, you guys. Star was promoted to senior moderator. I'm sure a lot of you know that, but we're very happy and thankful to have her on our team. She has been fantastic because she literally doesn't sleep. That's not why she's fantastic, but she literally doesn't sleep, so she's been very helpful. Where can you watch it? Confused on where that was, what I was referring to for that. Oh, your playtime. Is that what you're talking about? So that's going to be on your like Minecraft launcher, I believe, is where you'll access that. But Google it, and it will probably give you more detailed instructions than I can. 14 days. So 2 whole weeks. That's crazy. I wonder how much mine is. I'm sure it's up there too. I have a mug picture section in my Discord. Oh, okay. I just must have missed it. She sleeps when I sleep. Blue forgot to put the City of Mine mug in there, so I did. Oh, I love that. Yes, that's one of our things, our mugs. In-game in statistics. Yes, okay, so there you go for everyone asking. So look it up, take a minute, and let me know your playtime. So far, the playtime to beat is 14 days. I don't know if anyone will beat that, but curious. That's another thing that will be coming. Will be a level leaderboard. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. Leaderboard for that as well. So keep leveling up, and I don't know who the highest is right now. It's probably around like level 6 or level 7 would be my guess, but let me know where you guys are at. Okay. I only have 0.96 days since the last reset. That's pretty good. That's like 20 something hours. That's a lot too. Maybe she sleeps when I blink. Stevie, the resets don't matter. Oh, and then yes, that's the merch for all link. Thank you, Asher. So if you want a mug like they were talking about or any of that stuff, then there is a link for that. Oh, level 6. Yeah, I think I'm a level 5, maybe about to brink over to 6, but we will see. It's hard to level up, but we're adjusting things as we go. So just, you know, just be conscious of that. We are adjusting things. I did get asked on leveling how that works. Like if there's a cap or not. Right now, it is no cap. It's just as much as you go up, and you can be as big of a level as you want, or as high as a level as you want. As far as questing, right now we have 25 quests, and at the end, which as we expand at the last quest, whatever that number is, there is an Easter egg. So whoever can get there will see what I'm talking about, but it is very exciting. So you want to get there. You want to get to the last quest eventually, because it's a very exciting thing to accomplish, and you'll get something really cool. Okay. Oh, no, you guys. I'm sorry, this is not a professional setup. I'm sitting on the break room floor here, so make yourself immune to lava on your own plot. That's an interesting thought. I know that we have, I believe, as we add more PvP, there will be something like that on the store. And if we don't have that already planned, then that is probably something that should definitely be planned, especially if you're wanting to build some sort of lava empire. Something to consider. I'm a level 7. Really? That's a high level. You must have been playing a good amount for sure. I can't join any city, it's just loading. I know, we were seeing this issue. It's probably just because of all the updates that we're doing on the back end. So we will be sure to reset the server. Not like a server reset, just restart the server. I don't want to induce panic for you guys, so that it will clear that up. Very close to level 7. Ugh, I want to get to level 7. 7's my favorite number. No cap. Eventually there will probably be a cap, and that's when we'll get back into like the retirement side of things, which is also something we're wanting to add, to have like a retirement city as like you level out or whatever you want to call that. That's still in the works as well, but obviously that's a bit of the ways down the road. So eventually there will be a top level, I would assume. But let me know if you like the no cap, or if you would like there to be like a maximum level and then you retire. If anyone gets past level 10, I'll be impressed. It's a lot. But hopefully how we kind of have it going is, as you, especially with adding XP for more things, like I mentioned earlier, hopefully it just naturally happens for people and it becomes a little bit easier for everyone. If anyone, oh, I already read that one. Ooh. I'll get to the last quest eventually. Yes, I've been trying. It definitely takes some time, but I really like having a directive on what to do, and it also kind of takes you through like the natural course that you would be wanting to do in the game anyway, so I find it pretty fun and helpful. But at the end it's very exciting, so whoever gets there first, let me know, because I want to hear your reaction to the surprise at the end of your quest. I'll be there in a few days. I get to play catch up now. Yes, yep. That for the leveling, I'm assuming. Yeah, level 10. That would be a big feat if someone can reach level 10. That's really impressive. They get pretty hard to go between as you go up, but it's definitely possible. It'll take a while. We gotta pass this brutal stone cross. I know, I'm so sorry. That will be fixed today, I've been told, so we will hope that it does get fixed today. And like I said earlier, I'm sure you caught it, but it's the smelting is now how that's going to work. So for everyone, the stone quest, you have to smelt it, the cobble, into stone to be able to get the quest complete. Asher, 50 minutes to my birthday. I know, we're so excited. Happy early birthday to you. Don't work too hard tomorrow. Feel free, take the day to yourself, have some fun. That's very exciting. Birthdays are always really exciting. Okay. Wait 1 second, sorry. Okay, 1 second. I have something real quick. Okay, I'm back. So, okay. I'll do it, Ash. You should know. I know life my games. Oh, I have no life, right? Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure. But I know you'll do it. You'll get to level 10, for sure. Will I have to smelt 1k more stone? No, I hope not, for your sake. I think kind of what I've seen, for things that get fixed or adjusted like after the fact, is if you do just like one more, it pushes it over. So like that's kind of what happened to me with purchasing the one where you had to purchase all the tools. I had 2 of them, and then I went and purchased the third, and then or I purchased all 3, it didn't work, and then I went and just purchased the third, and then it did work. So try just doing one more stone, and then let me know once it's fixed. I'm not sure if it's been looked at yet or not. I can take a look after this, and I'll let you know if there's been any updates on it. Minecraft Earth is in the US now. I saw that. That is very exciting. Definitely go and check that out. Obviously, we love to support Minecraft. That's a great thing. I can't wait to call Asher in 46 minutes. See, the mods, they have so much fun. That's the other thing. So if you guys have not seen on our socials this week and the next couple weeks, just on and off whenever the moderators are free, they're going to be doing a Twitter takeover where they take over our Twitter. Some people will be doing Instagram and stuff too, but for the most part, it will just be like mostly our Twitter. So make sure you follow us so that you can see all the mods take over our Twitter and put out the stuff that they want to put out. So that is coming from them. So I think that's pretty fun, and hopefully they like it and you guys like that too. I'll try it. Server needs a restart first though. Yes. So that's what I was actually looking at. Let me see. Okay, get that situated for you guys right now. Okay. Yes, mwahaha, mod takeover. So that's something that's kind of interesting to think about is, do you guys want to have some sort of like competition to see who can get to levels, like obtain certain levels first? If that's something you're interested in, we can definitely set that up. But we will see. Or who completes all the quests first. I mean, you get a really exciting prize with that one, but for levels, maybe adding some sort of like, I don't even know what to call it. Some sort of surprise for the person at that point. So like, as it goes, you know, like a checkpoint. Not sure. Mod takeover sounds scary. No, all the mods are very friendly. We're very friendly. But it's, yeah, I feel like we have a pretty good group, so if we all work together, we can take over. Okay, I probably only have about 5 more minutes for this stream, so if you guys have any final questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Now is your time. I'm happy to hear anything, and like I always say, DMs are always open. Feel free to at me or mention me or message me or whatever you need to do to feel. Just don't harass me, please. That's all I ask. Is the prize in the game now? No, for the questing, yes. So that will happen when you complete the last quest. But for the levels, it's just you get the level. So I hope that answers. But that's something that we could add, is something that rewards those people. But we are going to be having the leaderboard on that, so that could be reward as well. Slowly integrate the Ready Player One plot into Fruit Man. We should stream that movie. It's a great movie. Star's not gonna be pleased, but I'm down to not sleep for a few days to beat everyone to 10. If you're the first to 10, I mean, I would love it. You were on the top of the bow top for a hot minute there, Austin, so. Then I steal a lost account. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need to go to sleep. I need to get up early for work. All right, well, thank you for tuning in and have a good night. So I have like 5 more minutes. I know that probably wasn't accurate timing, but any final questions, anything before I go? So I will check on the status of those things while you guys send any final questions in. Okay. Let's check. Okay. Go harass. No! Stevie, no. I'm pretty easygoing, but but yeah, you might not get a response as promptly if you harass me or send me too many messages. My battle top now. I know, Gunnar, you really like flew up there really quickly, which I think, conspiracy theory, I think was purposeful so that the mods and the mafia have to face off, but let me know if I'm wrong, but I think that might be why. The quests are addicting. I'm just itching to play again. Yes, I agree with you. Like I said, completely lost track of building or like doing the things I normally do, and I literally like the taxes, and I have like no money just because I've been questing away. But they're fun. I'm happy you guys are liking them as well, and that it makes you guys want to play more. I'll give you guys some gummy worms as a goodbye. Ooh, those are cute. I like those. I'll get it back. Just gotta stop sharing my money first. That's that's what they say, you know, is that those that are rich don't spend a lot of money, right? Or something like that. The richest people give or use the least amount of money. I don't know if that's right. Maybe I just made that up. I don't know, but sounds right. Sounds like something I've maybe heard. I'm getting it back even though you're one of the best mafias. Oh, how sweet, the compliments. Oh, by the way, Stevie, I've heard that Kior is your favorite staff member. I am offended and concerned. I'm just kidding. But I did hear that, and I know that he definitely appreciates it. Capitalism. Is capitalism, when you say this, are you like capitalism or are you like capitalism? Let me know. Well, the mods will take over in another way. It's true. True. Always on top. I'm just kidding. Kior's my favorite husband. I've heard that too, which is interesting. Interesting to say the least. Okay, well, I guess if there are any final questions, feel free to DM me or add them anywhere in the Discord, and I will see them and get to them, and hopefully I can get back to you as soon as possible. Capitalism is exciting. That is right. In the game, it's exciting that you guys are gonna have opportunities to do things and to further your businesses and stuff like that. So I think it will be really exciting. Like I said earlier about like the mission of the game and stuff, and like Steph's story, if you guys have an avenue that you need help with, like in your real life, or an idea for us that affects your real life, that is some way you think could relate to the game, or some benefit in real life you would want to see in the game, then let me know, because that is like our overlying goal of this whole thing, is to bring real benefit to you guys in your real lives, build real friendships, build a real community of people, and maybe give you some interest that you maybe wouldn't have otherwise had. So that's where we're coming from, and that's what we're really trying to accomplish here. So invite your friends to play, tweet about us, share us. That would really do a lot for us, and we would really, really appreciate it. And we really want to continue putting out stuff for you, and hopefully we're doing things that you actually want. So let me know. We definitely listen to all of you. We might win the elections. Yes, elections, that's coming up. That'll be super fun. That's something that you guys can start doing now, is campaigning, because that will be in the, like, not this week, but probably the next week. So if you want to start campaigning this is your go-ahead to campaign, because you could have people put signs on their own plots right now. So that's capability, and you can also have your sign, like we all saw Stevie's iconic sign. So start campaigning. Why not? Then yes, everyone gets equal pay. That's the campaign slogan. I like it. A vote for us is a vote for you. Ooh, I like that. No, Stevie, can I create a bot? A bot? No, you can't create a president voting bot. Have a campaign and a running mate. See, so start campaigning, start getting excited, invite your friends, share us. With the holidays coming up, if you guys have been wanting some City of Mine merch or some in-game stuff, then add us to your list. That would be really awesome. And if you get a gift from or related to us for any of the holidays coming up, then send us a picture and we will definitely share it, because it just is really fun to see. And we hope that you're having fun and enjoying the game. And if there's any way that you could enjoy the game more, let me know. I'm all ears, and we really do want to make sure that we make it a place and a game that you can all enjoy. So let me know. Okay. All right. Stevie is building his sign again, and maybe recruiting people to do signs on their own land. I think it's a good strategy, you guys. I think it's a good strategy. Or you could even sell your signs for people to purchase from you, but it might erase it. But it's a thought that counts, right? The thought that counts. Okay, so that is all that I have for today. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be live next Tuesday, same time, same place, here on the floor. And I will hopefully wear my hoodie. Hold me to it. Someone remind me to wear my hoodie next week so you guys can see it, or at least I can bring it. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in and all your comments. Go out there, get leveled up and quested up, and we'll get everything fixed on our end so that you can continue to enjoy the game. But I will talk to you guys later. Let me know if you need anything. All right, bye.